Warami guys, Boulder in Awunya. You're gonna know Aboriginal Nura. I'm back up in my Moonee State Conservation Area. I'm returning to the Moonie Beach Trail. Now if you haven't seen that video already, there's a little tab up above here. Go back, check that one out before you watch this video, so you know what happened and you'll know why this is return to the Moonie Beach Trail. Anyway guys, I'm gonna get walking. I'll see you guys where the last video left off. See you soon. Well guys, if you followed the last video, you'll know where I'm at now. I was sitting down just there when I stuffed my ankle last time and had to turn it around. So there's a little bit of rain hanging around today. Clouds aren't too nice, as you can see behind me. And I'm going to keep walking. Hopefully this time I'll get down to show you the beach, the caves and all that sort of thing. And I won't friggin' hurt myself. Alright guys, let's keep moving. Hell, maybe 100 metres, maybe 200 at the most. I'd say about 150. And come across this point here where you turn right to go down to the beach. That's how bloody close I was last time when I tore my ankle and had to walk all the way back up there. What an absolute mongrel. Anyway, almost there. And there it is guys, Moonie Beach. On the other side of the point down there we've got Ghosties, so we'll be heading down there. But first, Moonie Beach goes off to the left here where you can see the fluoro jacket. I believe there's some caves up that way. So I'm going to go have a quick look up that way. And then we'll head back down to the bottom and check that out. Alrighty, so this is the northern end of Moonie Beach. The rock ledge up the top. I have heard reports of caves up in the northern end, so I'm going to have a look here. But for the most part I'm hearing that they're down on that peak and just on the other side of that sand dune, which I will be taking us down there very shortly. But I have heard of more up here. So I just want to have a quick look up here and then we'll head down there. keep in mind when coming down to these areas. For those of you that like to do a bit of rock fishing, it's now law that you've got to wear jackets, life jackets when fishing off the rocks. And you'll notice that there's a few spots around here where there's life buoys. So if somebody happens to get in trouble, grab one of them and check it out. Help them out a bit. Definitely looks like it would be a nice rock fishing platform. Been a while since I've done any rock fishing, but definitely looks like it'd be quite a nice platform for it, especially here. But you can see it'd get quite treacherous if you're not careful. Definitely say, although they're not the easiest to get to, as you're walking along here, there's lots of little overhangs and little caves just up the top. Again, they're not, some of them aren't the easiest to get to, but there's lots of little parts, as you can see just here and all the way up there. I'm just trying to watch my footing as I walk through here and point the camera at the same time. It's really interesting to actually stop and look at all the formations in that here. That's really cool. Apparently there's a pink boulder caves or something along the lines just around the corner here somewhere. And that's what I'm going for. Let's see if I can find them. Got a GPS says they're here. So I don't know if these are actually the specific ones they're talking about, but it's actually really cool. You've got the lower level here, and when we step back a bit, you can see that there's 3 levels. I'm not going to go climbing up and down rock faces to get up and give you a better look. That's cool. 3 levels of caves like that. Alrighty, so this is what Gaia GPS is telling me is the pink boulder caves. I'll throw a little preview of what this is supposed to be up in the top corner. Here we go. I don't think I'll be getting in here because it is a sea cave, it is water. Let's see how we go about getting up there. Oh, what a spot. Oh, wait till I turn this camera back around. Oh. Look at that. Oh guys, this is gorgeous. Oh shit, you can get all the way up in there too. Holy shit. Oh yeah, swallows up in the cave. I'm gonna get the camera out of my hand so I can watch me balance. It gets a little bit narrow just there. And I'll see how I go. Holy shit. Holy shit. Little crab down in the bottom of that rock pool. Look at the size of it. A couple of them actually. Oh wow. Oh my god, this is... Oh. Holy. See how these action cameras go in low light, eh? Holy shit, guys, this is absolutely stunning. No caves up here, people say. Wow. Oh. I was told twice on the way up here that there are no caves up this end. What the hell is this? Everything up here, because partly I guess because we've had a lot of rain lately, everything is absolutely soaking wet. It'll be soaking in through the rocks. But then also I guess rougher seas and higher tides. It'll be pushing all the water right up through here. Wow. Unfortunately, I don't think the camera's going to do this any form of justice. Maybe I need to start bringing my headlamp when I come down here. Wow, guys. Wow, guys, so on the walk up along the beach, I got told 2 or 3 times that there's no caves up this end. Holy shit. How stunning was that? I'm in awe. It's so beautiful. Alright guys, I'm going to walk down to the other end. If this is the one that nobody seems to want to know about, and the ones down the other end are the ones that everyone knows about, then just imagine how goddamn good they're going to be. Hopefully we get down there before the tide gets up too high. Let's keep moving. Well, that's a bitch. The batteries on my audio are dead. So sorry guys, you've got to suffer with the camera's audio now. The rest of this. It's alright, camera's not too bad. Little lagoons up in amongst here, this is cool. There's some small fish down in there. Crab running off the shore. That'll be a pretty little spot for a dip. Just a quick reminder again that if you're coming down to areas like this to fish, it is legal. It is the law these days that you must wear a life jacket when rock fishing. So if you're coming down here to have a fish, make sure you've got a life jacket on. As you can see, I'm staying well back from the water and I don't have one on, so that's part of the reason I'm staying well back. Even though the sea's pretty calm, pretty confident that I'd be safe, still better to be extra safe than sorry, isn't it? Alright, let's keep walking. Definitely a big platform, this one. Yeah, relatively flat, lots of little cutting caves that you can see. So far nothing big along this section. Alrighty, so here we are on Ghosties Beach. So when you come down from Moonee, you head to the south and you come down on the Ghosties, which is where I am now. There's a couple of caves there. You can see one there. I don't know if I'll be able to get into it because of the tide. I'll see how we go. Cliffs look beautiful. That's cool. Lots of kelp down here. Apparently you can eat that. I don't know. Never have. Just tried my first oyster. I think it'll be my last. Yeah, wasn't very nice. I have to say, as somebody that used to have a really strong interest in dinosaurs and paleontology, I really love seeing the different layers in the rock there. All the different eras, the different types of rock. It's sandstone, limestone, whatever it is. And it makes you think, how many millions of years old, how many millions of years did it take to form like that? You know, honestly, from the top to the bottom of that, how many millions of years difference is there? For all we know, there could be dinosaurs buried up in amongst there. Countless fossils. There could be God knows how many Aboriginal artifacts in that buried up in there from 60,000 years ago. Now that is truly awe-inspiring. Fuck, I'll get it right one of these days. That is amazing. I love looking at that. And then the caves are just up ahead here. And again, you know, I know these would wear a lot faster than inland cliffs, being that they're coastal, but still thousands, millions of years that it's been building up to make these. Alrighty, I'm kind of rushing this. I'll film this section better when I get out. For now, I want to get into this cave and have a look before the tide comes up too much higher. I'm really hoping the camera's doing this justice. Kind of plays tricks on your eyes. Here we go. Wow, look at that. Again, I hope the camera's doing this justice. What a spot. face is probably black in this, but I will say I'm a little bit disappointed. So, just over there on the other side of the breakers, there's another cave, but because the tide's coming up, I can't get to it. I'm a little bit disappointed about that, but I kind of expected it because, well, it took me time and I knew the tide was coming up, so that's why I've rushed to get in here. But look at that. Yeah, that is so beautiful in there behind me. That's gorgeous. Now you can see just over there where that other cave is, and unfortunately I can't get to it. Look at the sandstone formation through here though, that's beautiful. Absolutely stunning through here. Well guys, time to head back towards the car, but wow, what a stunning place. If you're up here on the Central Coast, or Newcastle or wherever, and you haven't been down here, get down here. This is absolutely amazing. Personally, I much prefer the caves to the north, although it would have been nice to get to the other one on low tide, down here for Ghosties. But both of them are absolutely stunning. Really worth the trek down. Look, if you don't want to do the full track from Moonee Estate Conservation, park up at the estate there in Catherine Hill Bay or whatever it is, Moonie Beach or whatever it's called. Park up in the estate there. You're basically parking right on the beach. If you don't want to do the walking trail. But guys, this is stunning. Really worth it. Got to go up through the dunes. It's going to be a fun part with these big heavy boots on. Rock pools are absolutely alive with fish. And a blue ball. Well guys, I'm not going to bother filming all the way back up the trail because, well, you should have already watched the previous video. If you haven't, it will be down in the bottom left hand corner here in a minute. So make sure you go back and watch that. As I said, I'm not going to film all the way going back up because you should have already seen it coming down. Making my way back up to the car now, grab a nice cold drink out of the fridge, and I'll head home and start working on this. Alright guys, take care, peace, and as always, I'll see you on the tracks. Yano.